When you use a pair of truly wireless earbuds for gaming, most likely you're gonna get some lag, as in the audio doesn't quite sync up with the video. And this is something that I talk about a lot on this channel. I've ran many tests, and so far the AirPods Pro has given me the best results as far as audio to video syncing is concerned. But we've got a new contender, guys. The Razer Hammerhead Truly Wireless Earbuds retails for $100, which is way cheaper than the AirPods Pro's $249 asking price. But today we're gonna find out how they stack up to the AirPods Pro in terms of low latency performance. But first, here are some things that you need to know about the Razer Hammerhead TW. So it promises ultra low latency performance as low as 60 milliseconds. And that's super low, because at that threshold, it's very difficult to pick up an audio to video syncing lag. Now, Razer didn't say whether these earbuds support audio codecs like aptX, AAC, but they did say that these earbuds have Bluetooth 5.0 support. They've got up to 16 hours of battery life, both earbuds and case in total, with 4 hours of battery in the buds. Although Razer didn't specify their water resistance rating, but it says here on the box it's got a water resistant design. So I can only assume splash proof at best. It says here on the box to get the Razer Hammerhead TW app, available on Android and iOS. Not bad for $100. Now, I'm gonna crack this box open, and aside from the audio to video latency test, which I'm sure you guys are looking forward to, I'm gonna do the usual voice microphone test and sound quality test, because what good is low latency audio performance if these earbuds don't sound good and has got a really trashy microphone, right? There's a letter from the CEO. Whether you're at work or at play, you deserve the best audio experience. Aww, that's so sweet. These are the earbuds. They look a lot like the first and second generation AirPods, and they don't have ear tips that plug into your ear canal like the AirPods Pro. So don't expect any noise isolation from these. These have got touch controls, not something that you'd normally get for $100. Silicone sleeves for some extra stability. A pretty slim charging case with a USB-C charging port. Now, do note that these earbuds have two modes: normal mode and gaming mode. Gaming mode is when you'll get that advertised low latency performance thing. So when doing these tests, I will be switching between these two modes to see if there are any compromises when using gaming mode. And I will be using the AirPods Pro as a benchmark. For this voice microphone test, I will be putting on some really loud cafe style background noise, and I'm going to record a voice memo on my phone, starting with the Razer Hammerhead TW, then moving on to the AirPods Pro. The Razers are pretty snug. Not bad, despite not having a in-ear tip fit. Okay, now I'm going to put on some background noise. Okay. Background noise, Razers, record. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Yep, so as we have just heard, the Razer Hammerhead TW don't have two different voice microphone qualities for both normal mode and gaming mode. Between these two modes, voice microphone quality sounded pretty similar to me, but maybe to you it sounded different. Tell me in the comments section below if that's the case, but I gotta say, for $100, its voice microphone quality is pretty decent. Of course, if you stack this up against the top of the line AirPods, well, the AirPods Pro, clearly the winner here. Background noise reduction, better than the Razers. My voice also sounded a little more pristine and more natural through the AirPods Pro's microphones than through the Razers. But like I said, for $100, the Razer Hammerhead TW did a pretty good job in terms of voice microphone quality. Okay, sound quality test. Let me switch to gaming mode. I gotta say that first impressions, these are pretty loud, and even at higher volume levels, they don't really break up and distort, so pretty decent audio performance. These also have pretty nice mid-range. I listened to a few vocals tracks with these and they sounded pretty good. Not bad. Upper registers though are a little harsh and bright, but still quite non-fatiguing, still quite listenable. Its bass performance, however, is rather lacking, and I kind of understand why this is the case. These don't have noise isolating ear tips, so they are not able to lock in all that juicy bassy goodness in your ear canal, like I like to say. So if you're going to compare its bass performance to earbuds that have noise isolating ear tips like the AirPods Pro or the JBL Tune 120, then yes, its bass performance is not gonna measure up, but they do sound pretty decent. Even without noise isolating ear tips, you still get pretty decent mids, highs, track separation, stereo separation, sound staging, and when you switch between gaming mode and normal mode, there isn't much of a difference in terms of sound quality. There is maybe a little less dynamic range in gaming mode, but for the layman, you'll be hard pressed to tell the difference between these two modes in terms of sound quality. Now, let's move on to the most interesting part, the part that we are all waiting for, the audio to video latency test. Let's see how these measure up to the AirPods Pro in terms of latency. As usual, I'm going to test their latencies on both an Apple and Android device, and I'm going to use some real-time content like a video game for this test because it's much more accurate than, say, using a video from a video app like YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, or whatever. Those apps, they tend to delay the video so that it lines up better with the audio. The Apple device I'm using is the iPad 2018. First, let's see what no lag looks like. This is audio straight from the iPad speaker, so no lag. Now, the Razer Hammerhead TW in gaming mode, then the AirPods Pro. The Android device I'm using is the LG V40 ThinQ with the Snapdragon 855 processor. First, the Razer Hammerhead TW in gaming mode than the AirPods Pro. Wow, it turns out that on Apple devices, the Razer is quite similar to the AirPods Pro in terms of low audio to video syncing, but on Android, the Razer outperformed the AirPods Pro. How Razer managed to pull this off is beyond me, but I'm super interested to know, so if you're an engineer from Razer, please reach out to me and tell me how you managed to do this without Apple's H1 chip Bluetooth implementation. But one thing's for sure, if you're looking for a pair of earbuds to use for gaming or watching videos and you want minimal audio to video lag, there are only two truly wireless earbuds that I will recommend right now: the AirPods Pro, $249, or the Razer Hammerhead TW, $100. So what do I think of the Razer Hammerhead TW? Well, these earbuds, they spell out a new trend in the industry. Till now, there are several reasons why some people, including gamers, are reluctant to move from wired headsets or earbuds into truly wireless territory. You've got concerns about sound quality, battery life, reliability, and lag, audio to video latency. The first three concerns have largely been addressed in the last couple of years. Earbuds just keep getting better in those areas, but not so in terms of audio to video latency until at least the Apple AirPods Pro came out. But the AirPods Pro is very expensive, so Razer, by offering a product that's much cheaper than the AirPods Pro yet also provides the same low latency audio to video syncing, is gonna spur a lot of competition and innovation in the market, and that can only be good for us, right, the consumer. Now, the Razer Hammerhead TW at this price point is a rather decent product. It's got all the latest features, an app, USB-C charging, water resistance. However, there are some things which I hope to see in a Hammerhead TW version 2. I want to see noise isolating ear tips, because noise isolating ear tips keep all the sonic, juicy, bassy goodness in your ears, and thus your earbuds will sound a little more punchy and powerful compared to this type of design. And noise isolating ear tips would also help block out the noise, which is crucial for gaming, because gamers want to concentrate, right? Especially on their daily commute. I also want to see better battery endurance in the earbuds, because up to 4 hours of charge at a time is a little restrictive, especially for gamers. Gamers typically want to game all day, every day. Game on the commute, game when they get home, and being able to game for only up to 4 hours at a time, and that also depends on the volume level as well, is a little restrictive. Something along the lines of 8 hours or 10 hours would have been better for gamers, but you know what? Let's leave it to Razer to figure this out for themselves. Maybe they'll roll that improvement out in a future version of the Hammerhead TW. But right now, these earbuds, if you're a gamer and you don't want audio to video lag, these are possibly one of the best ones that you can get right now, aside from the AirPods Pro. But I want to know what you guys think. Tell me in the comments section below if the Razer Hammerhead TW's gaming mode with its low audio to video latency performance is gonna sway you into paying $100 for these earbuds. Let me know in the comment section and let's start over. Let me know in the comments section and I look forward to reading what you have to say. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Aaron. You're watching Aaron Zion Wireless, and as always, if you like this video, would you kindly please touch the like button with a vengeance, share this video with your friends, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and remember to ring the bell to join my notification squad because I upload new videos every single week, and this is the only way YouTube will notify you. And as always, I'll see you again in the next one. By the way, are you a humble person? Because if you're a humble person like me, this shirt is a great way to show your friends how humble you really are. And whenever you look in the mirror to admire yourself, of course, it will also help to remind you to always be humble. So guys, this is a pretty fun shirt to wear. You can check it out in the link below. It's available in t-shirt, tank top, and hoodie. Your purchase helps keep this channel going, and I appreciate your support, bros.